actress and comedian Kim Coles was a guest co-host on DBL. She's known for many roles, including Sinclair from the hit 90s sitcom Living Single. And today, we're chatting up and catching up with her to see how she's making the most of quarantine. Hi, Kim.
How's it going, Kim?
Hi, guys. Hello. From Los Angeles in quarantine with lashes on.
I love it. I love catching up with old friends.
I like that she got lashes. That means an extra effort was given. Kim, prior to the country shutting down, you were traveling. So what was it like for you to fly back home to self-quarantine? You were almost, what, kicked off a flight?
Yeah, someone snitched on me. I had a really bad cold. In fact, I may start coughing right now. It's the tail end of a cold. I don't have the corona, but I got on this plane and I'm not going to say his name, but you can guess. A certain famous jazz star, long curly hair, plays the saxophone, but not the one with the curve in it. I'm just saying. His first initial may or may not be the same as mine. Went and snitched.
Kenny G.
I got it. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
We're not going to mention his name.
He went and snitched on me to the flight attendant because I was coughing and I was really trying to contain it. And he didn't ask me how I was doing. And I ended up going live later on and talking about how we know we have this thing. If you see something, say something. But if he had come to me and said, "Hey, are you okay? Is everything all right?" Because then the flight attendant tried to shut me down. She's like, "Are you sick? Are you okay?" I was so scared I was going to get kicked off the plane. Wow. I just stopped coughing and it was fine.
That's a good story, though, for the rest of your life. Now you can be like, every time you hear some bluesy story,
let me tell you
a story about this Mr. We won't say his name. We won't say his name. All right, Kim, you've been using Facebook Live to send special messages to your followers. Tell us all about your Kimspirations.
Yeah, I call it Kimspirations because it is about at this time, and I was doing this before, but now more than ever, it really is about us being kind and lifting each other up and being the light. And, I'm originally from New York, and I see what my New York friends and family are going through. And, here I am in Los Angeles, and we're all sequestered. But I think this is an opportunity for us to connect even more. So I share what I call Kimspirations. So I do these epic live streams on my Facebook page where even I sometimes let people come on with me and we just talk about, fun things, or I give a funny story or a funny lesson, or I tell my story of the famous curly-haired jazz singer, jazz player. You know who I mean.
We'll call Mr. E.
Keeping people light and feeling good about themselves, because I have a default position of joy and I know we're going to come out of this okay. So why not be inspirational at this time and for all time?
I'm like you. I bathe myself in optimism and joy. I'm a very up person, so I appreciate that. Now, a Friends reunion was canceled because of the pandemic. I know you've done this before, but please set the dang record straight about the controversy between Friends and Living Single, because it's right on, man. It is right on. Go ahead, Kim.
In one sentence, Living Single came first.
Yeah.
And in another sentence, the person who was running the network at the time said that if there was any show that he wished he could have bought when he was asked this, he said, "I wish I had bought Living Single," and the next year, Friends was developed. And so there was a big controversy with David Schwimmer saying, wow, they really should make a show. Maybe they should make a black version of Friends. And I feel like he had to shut his Instagram down because people really went in.
Yeah.
And my girl, Erica Alexander, who played Max on the show, really let him, educated him that it happened before, during, and yeah. So these things, people just need to educate themselves.
Thank you. We were educated. That was the education of Kim Coles. That's right. Kim Coles, thank you so much for joining us at DBL. Thanks for being optimistic when we need it most.